is because they had to be able to show the penetration. One of the main reasons that you had to have a real good size is because they had to be able to show the penetration. If they can't see the penetration, where is the porn? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the movie? You can't. There is no movie. There's just two people pants pressing. Like, who wants to watch that shit? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, like I said, man, I don't want to sit here and like just make you feel bad because you got a small dick or whatever. Nah, it's not even that. I'm just going to try to let you know the straight up truth. No producer's going to book you because you have a small penis. But you can still actually be a porn star, but you have to put up your own money and, you know, go about booking talent yourself and starting your own production and, you know, getting your own stream of income, because that's probably the only way you're going to actually make some type of, you know, entry into the industry. So, yeah. So, I guess I crushed your dreams.
That nigga Tate and crushed their dream. You heard what he told you? Y'all better listen. Let's get back to it. I didn't know how to spare receipts. Oh, bitch. Keep that bitch on. Had to take both them bitches off. Let's see how we work this damn thing, man. Hold on. Okay. That feel comfortable. How we sound? How we sound? I'm looking at the ain't that a bitch? That motherfucker would be right there. Hold on. That motherfucker would be right there. So I can't just make it easy. That shit need to be hard. Damn. I don't know why this shit. Hold on. I can hear that wire showing like. Yes, Lord. Find me some. So much deeper. Why do I feel like that bitch is tilted? There we go. All right. All right. Let's get to work. Yeah, I'm coming through the rain now, but it's going to be on the Big Facts Podcast channel and the Rap Trap and the Stupid Rappers channel. Probably about an hour or so now. But I'm finna send you the damn, it's raining. I'm finna send you the call in number 9. But yeah, I just need you to just, speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm a big proponent for black women. And I just want you to come on and just make sure that you make that distinction between, what you stand for and, upstanding black women. Um, like I said, I felt like you would be the best representative of the NABs, especially right now. You know what I'm saying? I have, some real detailed questions about how they actually pay y'all to destroy successful black men. Obviously, Gail King, she up there, she's the grand wizard of that clan of nothing ass bitches that just have a darker skin pigmentation than their Anglo counterparts. But yeah, just speak about, how they pay you and everything like that, and just the power. Like, y'all was able to carry that goddamn gunshot story for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, in most situations, the world would have obviously seen that, if it was a gunshot, then, you know what I'm saying, obviously you wouldn't be able to twerk no matter how many muscles you have in your foot. And we obviously we see it's plenty of them in there because of the size. But no, like I said, just come on through, and I want to know, because that the doctor just not coming out. I'm sure that doctor is probably on the run for his life for letting that be known. After that interview with Gail, I'm pretty sure y'all thought y'all had it all, you know, covered up. Y'all even put a mute on Tory, so he couldn't even, fight the storm that was a gunshot wound with no gunshot wound symptoms at all. So, like I said, that's a lot of power. So, just like I said, I'm gonna send you the call-in number now. And I just want you to talk about, just being part of that system, that right hand of white supremacy that fights tooth and nail to destroy successful black men. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I'm finna send it to you now. You would damn well. There you have it. Stupid bitch. But how we looking? Get your head up. Everything looking good? I gotta. I'm OCD if y'all can't tell. Yes, I am. I am OCD. If you on the core team, you probably know that by now. Obviously, moderators, y'all let me know if my sound goes out or anything wonky happens. Call the actual phone. I wanted to make sure we looking good. Yeah, look like we looking good. Yeah, like I said, my nigga. Shout out that nigga goddamn ET in this bitch. Yeah. Yeah, shout out that nigga ET in this bitch. But as it were, my nigga, let me see something. Hold on. Y'all know we just coming off of vacation and shit. Hold on. Y'all know we just coming off of vacation. So, been a lot of work, man. A lot of work we've been doing, trying to make sure trying to make sure we got all our shit together. Because one thing that we don't want with any of the things that we doing, we don't want for our shit not to be in line and our shit not to be together to where we got some problems. So we definitely needed that break. We needed to take that little adjustment real fast. Everything was happening very quickly, and because it was so much shit going on, it was obviously people, rats, that were able to semi-penetrate and infiltrate what we had going on. I'm confident that now we have a handle on that. And we here, my nigga, we here. First thing that we doing, my nigga, is the Men Too movement. The Men Too movement is, what is it now? Two celebrity victories. Obviously, the first one with FT and Bay. She's now, and I want that we're gonna talk about that whole situation. Now she's talking about Dirt, his kids dying, and I want that to be understood because it's important that you understand the same motherfucker that sat up there like she was just so down and out and sad. Just as soon as she didn't get her way, now everybody's an enemy. Even the nabs. This is why I tell you from the very beginning, there is no life with no nab. There is no life with no nothing ass nigga. Obviously, it's easier to be fooled by a nothing ass bitch than it is by a nothing ass nigga. A nothing ass nigga will be homeless. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to see what's going on. With a nothing ass bitch, she can have programs in place to where look like she got something. You know what I'm saying? There is the nab and the nan. They are self-destructive. That's why you have to get far, far away from them. A nothing ass bitch, she doesn't want anything in life. She wants to go eat snow crabs. She wants to go get weed and fingernails and leggings and you know what I'm saying, that type of shit. That is her life. There is no mass awareness. There is no it's right. That's it. Worthless shit. And they've turned that race of nothing ass bitch into the cool thing. So now you have good girls. In order to compete, good girls have to start going outside they shell. I'm gonna say this, and I don't wanna, because Shay Noir, her name is Shay Noir, CHENOIR. She's with Trust with 38 Special them. If you go look at her interview with Doggy Diamonds, and then go look at her freestyle she did on one of Funk Flex or what the fuck is this nigga name? How to Sway. One of they side shows. It might not have been Flex. It's probably Sway. It got it's a mural in the back of Tupac and somebody else, but they got like tribal tattoos. If you go look at those two interviews and go listen to what Shay Noir raps about, even in that interview, and you look at what she looks like, I really hope that I took that wrong. Like she was trying to show how ridiculous that type of shit looks because she's not ugly. But on that freestyle, she has on some other country's hair and she has clown makeup on. I said this last time. I'm gonna say it again. Hey, hey, look, y'all. We have to be, y'all. Come on, man. We here to celebrate tonight, man. Please, y'all. Please. If you are there, I'm live, so you know there's no reason to text me. If you want to, say anything, you have to say it through the, through the proper channels. And if it's something like that, you might need to just call or something like that. But I don't know who that was who just texted, but come on, y'all. We supposed to celebrate tonight. But Shay Noir, and I asked the question of, give me a female rapper who is popping that is not a prostitute. Give me a female rapper that's popping that can go on and do a festival, that can go and do, big things. I want to hear about it. Oh, fucking Rhapsody. I don't want to hit on retarded shit. The fucking what's the girl name with Rod Digger? I don't want to hear no shit like that. Shauna. I don't want to. I'm talking about popping female that is not selling pussy. And it's important that we don't mince our words. It's important that we say it as it is. If a motherfucker, dog, well, it's not so much that you fat. It's more of you being a little overweight for your age. No. You fat as fuck. Hey, my nigga, it's time to start working out. We don't need to be trying to mince no words and fumble and dumble. Let's say what it is. At this point in time right now, there is no slot for no female that is doing in hip hop. There is no slot for no female that's doing huge numbers, doing superstar numbers, that is not selling her pussy and trying to tell you how good sex with her will be, and telling you how her sex has niggas willing to pay for it. There is no popping female artist who does not turn their back to the camera so that you can see how much ass they got. Because how big they ass is and how it looks, that's how far their rap career. The more pussy they sell, the more head they give. And it's important that it's not with a old man, not with a boyfriend. The head that they give niggas with money. No fucking qualifications. Dog, I think you will be hard pressed to hear one of these hoes say anything about how a nigga look. When is the last time you heard a bitch say something about how a nigga look? I felt like that was a conspiracy, because the only people that I could see that would want a motherfucker to not worry about no looks and just worry about the money will be this type of bitch. This type
Hear
of bitch.
Hear ye, ladies. If you want a man like this, with pockets like this, then listen carefully. First things first, you must be 18 years or older. I'm gonna need you to open up your Tinder app, go to settings, scroll all the way down to age preference, and put that bit up to 30 and over. Actually 40 and over. Actually 50 and over. Because that's where the real money resides. Next, start scrolling and come back here for part 2.
Oh. What the fuck happened to my damn? Hey, that's bullshit. That's where the real money resides. With the niggas who are not attractive. Old men, old white men. Pay attention. Hold on. Do I still have that video? It ain't on there. But that's the bitch who was doing the bunny hop with the white men with the money following behind her. Whenever we talking about who can profit from attractive women, in my case, for what I give a fuck about attractive black women, who can benefit from attractive women saying fuck what a motherfucker look like, it's about the money. Going even further to tell you 50 and up, because that's where the real money reside. It don't matter what he look like, it don't matter how old he is, but it's just that it's the same. This is why the rap trap exists. The rap trap, inside the rap trap, there's an offshoot called the golf course theory, where I let it be known that everyone who has been benefiting from the pain and anguish of the black race, they go to the golf course with the record labels and they turn that money in. Lawyers, judges, big pharma executives, people from Core Civic, look that up, CCA, which is Core Civic. That's the private prisons. Micah Mary, Michael Jordan, any new liquor that's trying to get off the ground, anything and anybody who can make money from our youth being misled. They're on that golf course and they're paying the record labels to make sure don't you sign nobody that goddamn make no motherfucking. Man, you keep them motherfuckers. Hey, we want Kodak Black, NBA Youngboy. What's up with Suki Hana? Let me get JT, give her a little surgery. We need this shit. So they want our warrior class, our young black boys in prison and dead, and they want our young women to value money over looks. So the boys are gone to prison and dying. So Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy, they doing their job, getting the little boys out the way. We don't have no army. We don't have no fighting force. And then you already got Meg Thee Stallion, insert female rapper name here, Miss Mulatto, Cardi B, so on and so forth, Suki Hana saying, fuck looks. Sassy, moody, classy. What in the fuck did you just say? That's impossible. And there is no person that is going to stay with the motherfucker that has that many motherfucking personalities. That is a actual fucking mental disorder. It's called bipolar. And you're making that in a sassy, moody, classy, happy, mad, sad, happy, joyous. Get away from me. Stay here. Don't leave. You better get the fuck away from me. This everything. And if he leave, then he's a fuck nigga. You need an old white man with money anyway. It don't matter how he looks. You're going to get the money. So just like Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy, because they not really gangsters, they not really street niggas. They're not really gangsters. They not really street niggas. It's impossible for them to be that. You niggas was playing in the street, trying to be rappers. You niggas are not that at all. But you telling niggas you step on shit and you don't give a fuck if the police there. That's a whole nother story. But on the female side, they doing the same thing. The same way these niggas is painting a bullshit picture and painting one side of it. They'll paint both sides of it. And they on that same bipolar shit. But they not really that. So they really can't give you the real. That's why Kodak Black go to jail, and his first complaint is they not treating me with fairness. Ain't nobody saying good morning to me. The female artists are doing the same thing. You are not prostitutes. You motherfuckers are bitches who pay niggas to stay with you. Same way Drake gave birth to the escape clause, to where there is certain situations where a rapper can have a ghostwriter. They did the same thing. Beyonce did. Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. So you're a good girl, but you can have a wild and crazy, kooky, sexy counterpart who she does all the bad stuff. Just call her something else. Nicki Minaj has Roman or whatever the fuck that means. I never really looked into that shit, but that is exactly what that is. So, all right, Beyonce, you can have a crazy, sexy counterpart. And so now this is what we have. I'm a good girl. This is where Meg Thee Stallion says, you can be a hot girl with a boo. And you know, what I can say about the male side of the rap trap, if a nigga loses a fight, his career is over. It's over with. You not who you said you was, it's over. But on the female side, bitch hasn't done a hoish thing outside of dancing in the club, and even when she do that, it's big security guards around. That's where you being misled. And this is why when Katrina come back, y'all gonna be blowed. Like I said, we got some shit going on. But we don't worry about it, it's gonna be handled. But when Katrina come back out, because this is what she was talking about. You not gonna be in no club shaking ass and have a whole goddamn football team giving you a 6 foot goddamn perimeter to where you can shake ass and do whatever you want and ain't got to worry about a nigga even looking too hard. These niggas will back up. You come in the club dressed like that and dance like that, a nigga is liable to slip some. Like I said, I ain't trying to get too heavy tonight. We celebrating tonight. Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to that nigga Moses Smith. He said, "Keep going hard." What he said? He said something about keep up the good work, bro. That's love. I appreciate that, Moses. Real talk. We celebrating our second victory within the Me Too movement. Same way we roll with Duty Low. And I don't even want to say it like that. To where I have to put a pause on it. I would rather say we're fighting against the nabs. You know what I'm saying? And we're fighting against motherfuckers just using their birthright as a weapon for tyranny. Because you are a girl, we're pressed to listen to what you're saying. There were a lot of things that happened with that FTN base situation. Obviously, y'all know we had a lot of things planned for that. A lot of things came down the pipe. And as I said, you know, everything is not meant to be spoken on. But that I ain't gonna lie. That FTN base shit, that shit was that was a roller coaster. That was a roller coaster. But I learned a lot. I learned a lot about working with, you know, men, but celebrity men, in those type of situations. Sometimes you feel like y'all have the same goal, and I can't blame nobody. Some people feel like, man, I'm just trying to get out this shit and get back to my real life. And I want, you know what I'm saying, I want this shit to stop, period. So nobody can get fucked over like that. But once again, this is a victory, another victory. I want to give honor to and show love to that doctor who allowed the code that he took. Because as a doctor, and we're going to talk to Dr. D from Atlanta tomorrow, as a doctor, you take an oath. And that oath is that you're going to do the right thing. You're going to say what you need to, you're going to do the right thing. I don't know what the exact code is, but it's some shit that's honorable. And you damn sure are not going to turn your back or be paid, bribed to destroy an innocent. And you know what stowed is? The doctor's probably white. I'm gonna step off that, but I think we can read it. The doctor's probably white, because if I'm gonna stop it right there. But you know, I thank that doctor for coming forward and letting the truth be told. I want to speak for a second before, you know, we check to see if Meg has accepted our invitation to come on in and you know, and explain to us exactly what happened. I wonder what could. So obviously we have the No Negative News November campaign going. If you've not signed that petition, I don't know what you're waiting on. Shout out to all the core team members of that No Negative News November campaign. I want to talk to media again. At what point as media people do y'all, like, especially the men, especially black men, at what point as media do y'all niggas, like, y'all niggas don't feel like bitches? You don't feel like a bitch. Like, so you will only rise up and jump to conclusions when the whole world is behind you. A nigga get killed by a police officer, you just hear the word. You ain't seen no video, you just hear the word, and you on the video, you letting it be known, all this some bullshit, you going full speed. Fuck what the case say. We gotta let the case play out. I'm not on either side. I don't have no dog in this fight. I don't know what's going on. We just gotta see what's going on. You ain't like that. That's what the racist media platforms say when they get news in. Well, we seen the video of the unarmed black man in handcuffs getting shot 18 times, but we just really need to let the case develop so we know what's going on. You would say that that's whole shit for them doing that. You don't need to see the video for you to say racist motherfucker, and you go off. But when we have these situations where it has to do with a bitch, even with the bitches, that shit change. Dog, just go listen to these platforms And it, like I said, it's usually the motherfuckers that's on the come up. But obviously, some lame motherfuckers that already have some shit going that do it too. Motherfuckers will cover the story with FTN Bay and Duty Low and Tory Lanez and Mick. They'll cover that shit, but I just don't know what's going on. We just got to see what happened in the case. Because I'm not on either side. I'm not saying she right. I'm not saying he right. I'm just saying we need to see what's going on. If she did do that, that's fucked up. But if he did that, then he fucked up. That shit makes me so mad, dog. It makes me so mad. Because you wouldn't do that if you would need to see both sides of the story if you just heard that a nigga got killed by the police. You don't even know what race the officer was. And you'll, yeah, he fuck nigga, motherfucker. Pure speculation. But when it comes down to something to where you know, then you on the fence. Then you on some goddamn, we need, I don't know, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying that's you know, that's fucked up. If she, but that's whole shit. That's whole shit. And what makes me even madder is that when this comes out that this bitch was dead fucking lying, you come out, yeah, man, you know, that's what I was saying, man. That's some bullshit, man. Yeah, I had already knew, man. I had already knew, man, I knew she was lying. That's it, man. Ain't no way you getting shot without having no gunshot, man. Hell no, that's what I was saying. I was just saying that. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Dog, that is, oh, I'm media. Oh, why you getting buck on me? I'm the media guy. I'm the radio guy. That's whole shit, period, point blank. Where your excuse for something that you did is your fucking job. Unofficial job at that. That shit burn my pot, my nigga. Like, cause y'all niggas is true bitches. True bitches. You can't be trusted. You on whatever side has the most people. You wonder why you can't build nothing. You wonder why you can't have a Patreon or people don't, you know, fuck with you like that. And it's because of that, because they don't know who the fuck you are. And you don't want to show who you are because you don't want them to dislike that person. So all that goddamn, oh, I don't care what nobody think. And this is the shit I'm talking about. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody think about me. I'm gonna tell you like it is. What the fuck are you talking about? I've never said, I don't know. If you talking about it, if it's that important to talk about, and you don't care what nobody think, why wouldn't you give what you can clearly fucking see? You can clearly see that bitch, FTN Bay, was fucking lying. Metal screws up a child's anus with no fucking blood. Are you serious? What fucking good does it do any black man on his way to success? What good does it do him once everybody knows, yeah, this bitch was lying? What the fuck? Support is supposed to be, hey, we riding with you the whole way because we know what's going on. And if you don't want to play that side, dog, you shouldn't be giving no fucking opinion nowhere. If you can't stand for nothing, then don't stand for nothing. Today, Tory Lanez was arrested at this time. They say he did this. Thanks for watching the video. That should be it. It should be no opinion anywhere. If you scared to give that opinion, why in the fuck is that opinion? So why are you so scared to make that opinion? to let that opinion be known on your platform? The answer is these motherfuckers is trying to find a way to play both sides. It's easy to see because these motherfuckers will say, I'm not on either side. I don't have no dog in the fight. I don't know what's going on. They'll do all that shit. But in reality, the two sides that they're really playing is they want to act like they're a man of the people, but dog whistle to the industry that I'll be a great fucking announcer. You can put me on the red carpet and I'll just talk to people because I got relationships and I suck rappers off. I don't like the way I said that. I don't like the way that's son of a bitch. Got it. We in. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, I planned for that. I planned for that. Yeah. But yeah, I can't say like that. Those just ain't words that I use. You know what I'm saying? Like suck, rap. That's just not really my vocabulary. But like that's what it is though. Like you suck up to rappers. And this is why people don't like you. These platforms are so vanilla, and it's like you know damn well why people are coming to your platform. They're not coming there because of you. It doesn't matter how many views you get. They're coming there to see what happened in the news. Dog, and there's nothing wrong with having a media platform, but a lot of these motherfuckers are trying to play both sides. Are you a personality or are you a fucking media outlet? Whatever it is, be that all the time. You continue to see these motherfuckers and dog, you're not a part of the fucking media because you have a YouTube channel and you talk about what happens to rappers. That's not media, nigga. Dog, there's a lot of shit in this shit that gotta be cleaned up because this shit is running rampant. These motherfuckers have not been vetted in the first. We don't know who, what kind of charges they got, what type of paperwork they own. A motherfucker without showing their face, showing their identity, is talking about Casanova snitching. Hey, hold on, big home. Hold on, big home. Who is what's your name? Real fast, so we can make sure that you ain't a nigga who did the same thing and you talking down on a nigga. Media platforms coming out their mouth admitting they've never been in the street, they got no gangster bone in their body. But expressing they fucking emotion on some real street shit. 30 years. Brain dead. They got to decide if they want to pull the plug or not. And you speaking on that shit willy-nilly. And them type of niggas is going to win because they don't have no breath. I'm not speaking about the Kevin Samuel shit, nigga. These niggas have no honor, no integrity. And the game loves that. What this game wants is someone like, I'm not gonna say no name because I don't want to play that game, but a motherfucker who I just want to be famous. I don't care who you turn me into, I just want to be famous. That's who they want. You niggas is talking in the comfort of your own home and getting far too comfortable. Once we get everything, you know, like I said, we running tests as we speak. Once we have been made sure that everything is secure like it's supposed to be secure, I'm going to start saying names, my nigga. On the Rap Trap, there's going to be a series of media platforms. Like, after I holler at them and they don't say shit back, I'm going to go and put them on the show and go and show they work. And Gauntt going to edit that shit to show they work. Anybody with eyes can see that media plays a tremendous role in what is accepted and what isn't, and you know, all these things. Dog, you say, hold on, big home. Hold on, big home. Because you know we got a lot of work to do tomorrow and everything like that. But you telling me that they could have just put anybody on 106 in Park? We would have just allowed anybody on TRL in the basement on Rap City. We didn't give a fuck who it was. No, my nigga, that was important. It was important what you gave off. We need to know who the fuck this, because we seeing you every time we want to see what's going on with something. We need to know who the fuck that is. But motherfuckers ain't got no checks and balance. And they want it to stay that way. And this is why these motherfuckers is quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a mouse as we over this bitch working. They hoping and praying. But I'm too involved. I'm too involved at this point. And I've had too much pushback to turn back now. No, we taking this all the way. We taking this all the way. And whoever must be burned, they must be burned. But this is going to stop. You niggas with this goddamn, with this, just say whatever and ain't no repercussions. I'll go ahead and say one now. The motherfucker name is Jordan Tower. This motherfucker Jordan Tower just said some shit. Is it there? This nigga Jordan Tower just said some shit, dog. He just did a video, and in the title, it was just like, dog, you can't step foot nowhere of consequence. And just from the freedom of your home every day, just shooting out shit. I'm talking about just shooting. Has anybody seen his background check? Do we know that he ain't never had no charge that you can't be around no school or nothing like that? Everybody needs to be checked. And anybody who doesn't want to be checked, we need to look into that. If you don't feel like speaking over our dead youth, speaking over our dead youth, if you don't feel like that's something that we need to look and see who the fuck that motherfucker is as he's talking, not play the retarded game. Vlad the police. Okay, all right, so let's say Vlad's the police. Have you stopped watching Vlad? Why the fuck? Why is you talking and you not ready to do nothing? Hey, y'all, Vlad the police, y'all. That's whole shit again. You waiting for an army to come behind you. If the army don't come behind you, you don't feel comfortable. That's the bitches, the fuck niggas who I'm unsubscribing. Why the fuck did you write that? Why didn't you just leave? That right there alone says you have attention issues in your real life. And on the internet, you can be more aggressive in how you get attention. So now you need to announce everything. If a motherfucker don't respond to your comment, you make it 3 more times so a motherfucker has to respond to you. We got some issues, my nigga. We got some issues on this motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? We got some issues, and that shit go deeper than nabs being pushed. And these fake gangsters. The most gangster shit that ever happened to a nigga after he started rapping. And not after that nigga just started rapping in the hood. Once that nigga got into the limelight, that's when the worst shit. Nigga never had that much gangster shit happen to him. He's never had to shake up with that many gang members. There's no way, my nigga. There's no way that you finna come out this bitch with this goddamn the drama that you get in because it's a nigga drunk at the club and security had a little scuffle and shit like that. You ain't never had no situations, nigga. You ain't never caused no problems. Now you around this bitch laughing about motherfuckers dying. Since when that's been your personality, my nigga? Like, when has that been on your body? When have you been the nigga that's so fucking devilish that you laugh at niggas dying and bleeding out? That's not you, my nigga. And you niggas need to let that be known before you get locked up. I'm going to show a video tomorrow of it might not be tomorrow, but I'm going to show a video about Young Thug saying, I think I showed it bitch last night or something, but show a video of Young Thug saying that he don't care about no black police problem and all that shit. He having money and he looking good and shit, and now he in this fucking jam. And this is our issue. It's not an issue until it's your issue. We ain't gonna get shit done like that. And that's why I asked for the 30-day crime fast, with me being the first man. No negative news November, with me being the first man. 3 S's, me being the first man, me and 2, me being the first man. Not telling motherfuckers to do, not only am I acting upon it, but I'm the motherfuckers around. Hey, you already know what it is. If you call me and you high, you call me and you drunk, you've already disrespected me. You've already disrespected me. Because make no mistake, dog, a nigga is looking at shit the same way everybody else is. Damn, that hoe got a fat ass. And the difference will be that you actually have the opportunity to fuck her, and then you have, no, I ain't gonna do that. Being the first man, not waiting on nobody to do a fucking thing on nothing. I'm asking people to join in, but regardless, I'm doing this. But what I can promise you is, as I said before, my nigga, you don't have to do shit. And you can say it's retarded. You can say that all that good shit. But every man is going to have the same revelation that Rollo had, that XXXTentacion had, that Indian Red had. Before disaster, you have that moment of clarity. Death is the great clarifier. There is no clearer. Your head gets no clearer than when death is upon you. We supposed to be celebrating tonight. I apologize. The hell is this? The hell is that? Oh, fuck. Shout out that nigga Tay Lit, man. What the word is over there, big home? Where the hell you been at, dog? Hold on. I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, say something. How y'all feel about that? How? Do it again. Well, let's try that. All right. Speak to me. What's going on? How you feeling? Tay, you know what? Real talk though. There it is. Tay, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get the phone out the house. But I want to ask Tay something. Because y'all know Tay be doing that porn and shit. Hold on, let me show y'all. And dog, this shit so real because as a nigga who do porn, I want to know how the fuck is he moving out here as you got all these bitches, you know, looking for clout, money, amongst other things. Like, how do you make sure that, you know, a bitch don't go astray on you? I feel like it's all the way official. If you are still here, you are officially a core team member of the No Negative News November campaign. Congratulations. You know what it is. Every day here at 5 p.m., you check in to see if there's any updates or anything that you need to know. Obviously, the bare minimum is $1.
Two years ago, promises is all I heard.
One of the main reasons that you have to have a real good size is because they have to be able to show the penetration. If they can't see the penetration, where is the porn? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is the movie? You can't. There is no movie. There's just two people pants pressing. Like, who wants to watch that shit? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, like I said, man, I don't want to sit here and like just make you feel bad because you got a small dick or whatever. Nah, it's not even that. I'm just going to try to let you know the straight up truth. No producer's going to book you because you have a small penis. But you can still actually be a porn star, but you have to put up your own money and, you know, go about booking talent yourself and starting your own production and, you know, getting your own stream of income, because that's probably the only way you're going to actually make some type of, you know, entry into the industry. So, yeah. So, I guess I crushed your dreams, but I also gave you a loophole at the same time.
Hold on. Say something. Ain't no way. Say something. Yeah, you can hear me? One more time. One more time. Yeah, you can hear me, right? Yeah, I feel like that's good. Yeah, I feel like that's good. So, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight, man? Man, I'm trying to figure some shit out, and you know, I'll go off and get on a tangent. But as you called, I thought of something, dog. With everything being so up and down right now, and being so scary, with you being an actual porn star, are you registered with Pornhub or X videos? I'm more with X videos. That's why I make the majority of my bread, to be honest, man. And a lot of people need to start realizing, like, there's two sides of each platform, and the premium side and there's the free side. So I've been focusing more on supplying both sides of the spectrum with scenes to make a good income now. So I've been making a good couple of dollars on that. Okay. So this with, has it ever been a situation where there's been a Men Too situation within the porn world? Oh yeah. I mean, I can't really get too much into detail, but a lot of situations with men in the industry, there's things where they could have prevented themselves, because sometimes they will allow those women to get on their set and maybe do drugs or something, and it'll fuck up the whole situation, because now they're intoxicated, and yeah, it can get pretty Yep. You know what I'm saying? So once she's intoxicated, then it means the scene is over.
I mean, no. Some girls, you gotta realize, some girls are not natural porn stars. They feel like they gotta get either on a drug or get drunk to do the scene.
Heavy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they're coming from a perspective where I have to be in a different mind frame to even do this. They might put this, so they, you know what I'm saying? I've seen girls do different things, but not. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not going to do none of that crazy shit. But
yeah,
I think it's like, you have to understand, man, like, we do need some type of protection in the industry because it's so easy for a woman to say you did X, Y, and Z. So that's why me personally, I got to make sure I get like a security camera or a camera that just records the whole situation so you can be able to prove that, hey, this girl came here, we shot this, she signed this, boom.
But that's what I'm saying, because obviously
get a copy of her photo ID. Get a picture of her photo ID. Get of her driver's license ID, whatever.
Hold on. Is it illegal to, because you said it not, so with you having a photo of her ID, that's like what a job does. Do you have to have an LLC in order to shoot a scene, or can anybody do it? Do you got to have a license to do porn?
Nah, this is the thing. Me personally, I have an LLC because I'm smart. A lot of these dudes that's in porn are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have a lot of that. A lot of these dudes in porn are basically just spending money to get pussy on camera and praying that they make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually in the, it took me a long time, but I'm finally in a position where I'm starting to get profit. A lot of these dudes, hey yo, it's so much I can't really elaborate on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But,
and like I said, that's why it's important. Go ahead.
Hey, hold up. But this is what I'm saying too. The reason why we need protection in the industry is because, and even with women too, there's a lot of dudes that's in this industry that are fucking weirdos and creeps, and they will try to take advantage of a female. They'll try to take their content. They'll try to fucking do just all types of devious, despicable things, and you'll have you ready to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I keep it 100 with girls. When they come to New York, I show them love. I make sure they get bread. If I can put them in situations to get with a producer or to shoot content with me or any other male in town that they want to work with that I know, I'll try to make something work. I know cameramen, I know all types of things like in the city. You know what I'm saying? So I try, if a shorty hit me up.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel that, because I was always wondering about that, and how that works. I had another question for you, and it's kind of off topic though, but Meg Thee Stallion. Tell me, as a porn star, just looking at how Meg Thee Stallion's personality, working with girls with that personality in the porn industry, doing a scene with them, is it easier or harder? The girl who online, so it's Meg Thee Stallion, all the female rappers who are popping, all of them is talking about how well they fuck and how good the head is. Yeah. How is it working with somebody like that?
How tall is Meg Thee Stallion again? Like how much?
She's 6'8". 6'8".
She's how tall?
6'8". 6'8". Size a shoe, I think they said it was size 16 shoe. Her and Shaq, they go to the same. No, I think she's probably like, 5, probably 6 foot or something like that.
So basically, she's like my height. Oh, that's good. How much she weigh?
She ain't got no stomach or nothing like that. So I mean,
she's like about $170. That's a stallion, boy. Yeah, that's why they call it a stallion. Oh man, yeah. Like, same with her. I would take my time with that because I was like, you know, you gotta oil them up. You gotta start off shit. You know what I mean? Get that tight going on and whatever.
No. You going too heavy. Hold on, goddamn. He tell the nigga how to, man. That's why y'all better go Tay Lit XXX on YouTube. Everybody want to be lit on IG. He rock out. And all his shit be in the video, whatever like that. But I'm saying, as far as, because I think this is a big part of this shit. When a motherfucker, the personality is what I'm talking about. Because when you have a bitch that talk heavy like that, or better yet, let's do it like this. Have you ever dealt with a bitch who's like a IG model or something like that? You know, that and she makes statements like, ass so fat, got a granddaddy coming back or something like that. Like a bitch who,
like an overly cocky female talent.
I don't want to say overly cocky, but because really these IG models just be saying shit up under their captions. But I'm trying to see, dealing with a talent like that, somebody who does talk shit, when they are in the scene, are they good at it or are they stiff usually?
It depends. Some of them are good at it, man. Some of them talk shit because they really about that life. Like, but the thing is too, there's also girls that are surprised the fuck out of me. Like, personally. I'm gonna tell you about this one female talent. Like, her name is Harmony K. Look her up. It's like a real small, short, and like petite girl. But like, she went ham. You hear me?
She went crazy. What do you mean? Like she was all loose, ready to go?
Yeah, all crazy. Like, I mean, like she was riding me so crazy. The bed, I mean, like the whole couch was moving. It was crazy. That was like my first time going to Atlanta. But I ain't gonna put in the porn industry. Everybody there showed me a lot of love. So shout out to all my people in Atlanta. Shout out to my boy Dredd. Like, man, everybody out in Atlanta, man. Everybody in Atlanta, man. Boston, Charlie, sexy guys. There's just mad people, man. Like, anyway, but my thing is too, like you never know, man. And another thing too, some girls, it's about the chemistry on set. If you don't have the right chemistry, like it's some girls they tell that if they don't find you sexually attractive, it kind of can fuck up the scene too, because it's just like, you know, it may not go in as properly, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if she just, that's what she do. Like some girls, like some girls, you can tell that's in the industry, either they sell pussy on the side, so that's what they do at the job, so they just going through whatever. There's some girls just doing this just because they need some money at the time. They probably only going to do like 4 or 5 pages, never see them again. You know? I know a lot of, and then there's girls that come in that work with Rick that wear masks, you don't even know what they look like.
They work with who?
I know what they look like, but y'all know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like the Dominican lip thing. Dominican lip.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I came up with an idea. I'm gonna tell you all remember.
Yeah.
About this idea I came up with. I'm gonna have girls wearing masks. You know, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, like I said, I don't wanna get too heavy in it, man. You trying to knock me off my goddamn pivot, man. But but real talk, I would just, just trying to see, because this is what they talk about. What they talk about is how good they are at fucking. And I was trying to see, like, do they usually turn out good at that shit, since that's their bread and butter?
Listen, a lot of them show out, bro. I'm not going front, man. Like, but at the same time, actually, I can think of one female talent, right? Not gonna say her name, but if you see her, like, physically, she's like amazing. But then when you actually fucking her on set, it's like, it's terrible, because like she can't suck it well. You stick one that has you thinking that she's running, it's like, it's terrible. He's like, man, let me just try to get this shit done so I can go the fuck home, and you're not letting me clap enough so I can fucking get the scene done. Like, you know.
That's and because I got so many questions. I got so many questions with that shit, man. And like I said, I know you're gonna answer a lot of that shit on your show, so y'all make sure y'all fuck with that. But It's about to be 12. Look, I know it's probably 1 o'clock over there. We'll get to it. I'm gonna hit you when I get off.
I bet.
Got it. But yeah, shout out to Tay Lit, man. That nigga, I've never met, you know what I'm saying, a porn star before. And that nigga's a fucking porn star. So that's crazy. And I think that really shows the variety in and how powerful what we do over here is. Like, we got people from all different steps of life. That nigga Colorado Rick is a fucking, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put, but I mean, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, heavy corporate. You know, you got fucking D from Atlanta, Katrina. You got D Rose, Theo, Hodge. I mean, you just got a whole lot of mix. And we are doing that Truckers Appreciation Show next week. It should be Thursday, but I'll keep y'all posted. So all my truckers, shout out to that nigga Oaks out there. Y'all make shout out Big C. Y'all make sure that y'all are aware when we do that. But I think that really shows how powerful this shit is, because we can disagree on a whole bunch of shit, but when it comes down to what we see that's going on, it's undeniable. So I guess we'll give Meg a couple more minutes to call in. I gave her the number, as y'all can see. Let me show y'all the thing again. Y'all see I gave her the number. I told her call in. And honestly, to be serious, Meg, I am coming after you. I am coming after you. I feel like with this situation, I'm more educated on what to do and what not to do. I learned a lot from that FTN Bay case. And more than anything, I think it's extremely important that when we step on cases, we step on them with full intent, with full confidence that we are in the right. There's been a lot of cases that came up. The cases that you see we step on and step forward with, and we put our energy into, you see what goes on. And it's a reason for that. If there's an inkling in my mind, I don't have to say no names, but there's been cases that have been sent to me. There's been cases that I even spoke about that we didn't push. We didn't make that a priority for the Me Too movement. And it was because if there's even a little doubt in my mind, I'm stepping back, because like I said from the beginning, my worst fear is that I will stand and defend one of those people who derive from the Anglo, because that ain't nothing that comes from man. That comes from mankind. So I wanted to show the videos of Meg Thee Stallion dancing and having a good time. I think it needs to be brought back up. Tonight we just celebrating, but we're going to go into it and make the real push for her to be arrested later on. Right now, Katrina told me this, like, celebrate your victories. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate yourself. And I feel like that's, dog, if you are a part of AO Nation, dog, you know, we don't get no, you know what I'm saying? The nigga D Rose told me some shit today that we don't even have our verified check. I didn't know we were supposed to, I thought we were supposed to, if you got 100,000 subscribers, you supposed to get a fucking verified check. But I never looked at these motherfuckers as given, because it's understood. Once them motherfuckers knocked my shit down in 2019 or so, when I started pushing the Me Too movement about Cardi B drugging and taking niggas, everything stopped. And as we were sitting there watching that bitch at 72,000 subscribers, and we was en route then to be at 100,000 in maybe 2 months. When I seen them bitches kill that shit like that, I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm not gonna get shit from them. So now it's 2022. I've been stopped expecting it, and I'm saying that to say everything over here is truly grassroots. Behind the scenes, I might, speak a little bit about what the MediaCom man told me. But we definitely turning heads, and we definitely doing something right, because motherfuckers are actively in real life, in real time, in Daphne, Alabama, and not people from Daphne, Alabama, but right here, the effects from these movements have been felt. I continue to push because the level of belief. Shout out to Angela, core team member. I just needed to shout her out. Shout out Angela. Shout out Bianca, Jay, Brandon. When you have people who are ready to ride with you, and I'm used to it. Obviously, I'm used to gang activity, so I'm right at home. I'm right at home, and I'm extremely loyal. So we started this together. We're gonna finish it together and continue to push. Y'all give me the energy. Y'all give me the motivation to keep pushing forward, to continue to fight, continue to think of new ways. Last week was rough. Last week was rough. It was rough. It was rough. When the MediaCom man told me that, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't scared. It did scare me. It did scare me. But the difference with this gang here, a little bit of difference. I know that everything that we're doing is not only 100% legal, but it's 100% right. I'm not out this bitch talking about no fucking theory that something is going on. This is right here on my level. This is my culture. You can clearly see what's happening, but no one else. There is no one else. A lot of niggas say that. Ain't nobody else talking about this. No. No one else is really talking about this right here. This shit seemed too dramatic to say, hey man, look, all media platforms, let's throw our card in and everybody have to show, who they are. Shout out to Relatable Oddball. Shout out to that nigga King of New Jersey. Obviously D Rose. Obviously Gauntt, Katrina, so on and so forth. Let's throw our cards in the middle of the table so motherfucker can get a idea of who we are, that we're putting out these stories. I'm not finna get into it, but I could have sworn that it was extremely important to motherfuckers whether or not Kevin Samuels like boys or girls. We here to celebrate. I'm just saying something. If we saying it's not important where a motherfucker came from and what type of fucking content or what type of lifestyle they subscribe to, I'll be motherfucked. If that shit wasn't nigga number one, we need to find out, does he like this or that? That was uno to-do list priority number one. We need to find out, who does he like? We can't just turn that shit on and off. I'm saying fuck that shit, even though we can put that on the table too. I'm saying let's be able to look and see, has this man ever been charged with anything that has anything to do with, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be he has ties to the, if his brother is part of the, you know what I'm saying, the Klan, the AB, whatever. Because these motherfuckers is just speaking. You saw that white bitch, the white substitute teacher, talking. Hold on, let me see. Oh, that ain't right there. White substitute teacher asking a nigga when he gonna slide on a nigga. We don't know who the fuck her people is. We seen the goddamn video of the Klansmen sitting down saying we don't have to go and hang niggas no more. We just open a beer and go downtown Chicago and watch the death. And they gonna leave us slap alone. You don't think it's important to find out who these people is? Why in the fuck would a motherfucker have an issue? I don't know no nigga that has an issue putting this shit on the table. D-Rose. Ask D-Rose, ask Katrina, ask Gauntt if they have an issue putting their ID down on that table. That's why they show their face. They don't have no shit in no closet. They not scared to give you their opinion because they don't have no skeletons in their closet. They don't feel like they need to talk about this situation because the situation they had. I'm just saying, my nigga, real talk. I'm just saying. I don't know no nigga that has an issue with letting it be known. Oh, nah, here go my dad here right there. Whatever you need. We don't give a fuck about no charges, about no goddamn. We don't care about that. We trying to make sure, unless that charge is a charge to where you not supposed to be next to no motherfucking place where kids are at. How in the fuck is you a whole, you got to register and everything, but you and this bitch talking about Casanova snitched. Are you serious? I'm not, and that's the other shit. I'm not trying to bring the streets to no motherfucker. I'm telling you what's going on. Whether you in the street or whether you in real life. If you know that this motherfucker he has to register, you gonna listen to everything he say with a side eye. If you know that he's cooperated, you're going to look at him with a side eye. We need to know what the fuck, because what angle do you have? And I'm not convinced that not one of these motherfuckers ain't part of that goddamn Klan. I'm not convinced of that. We saw the video of the Klansmen saying, we don't do no more killing or burning no crosses. We go downtown Chicago on a Friday night and we crack beers like fucking King of the Hill. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna take it up there tomorrow. Yeah, I see you, Angel. I see you. I see you. Shout that nigga Marcus. Like I said, I got a strong team, my nigga. I got a strong team. And that's I need y'all to know that it's not easy. It is not easy being in this seat because every hit that, and because of that bullshit situation that we have on the core team, I can't even really speak it out to people. But my team is strong. It's strong. And I know that the only weapon that can work against me is if they can put something that is outside of honor on me. And this is another reason why, like, I can't play with bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, like, we passed that whole whether or not I want to fuck you. At this point, if you come in, I have to believe that you're sent here. Give a fuck what you do. I have to believe that you're sent here. They can't do nothing with my record. You can't do nothing with my name in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost fights. I robbed niggas. I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, I'm real street nigga. Just in when people think about street nigga, they think, yeah, gangster and shit. Nah, the street nigga is the nigga that, like your cousin who can't get out the street, he just fucking up out there. That's a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every street nigga don't have no money. The street nigga is a nigga in front of the gas station. So I got that gas. I got that gas. That shit ain't no, you know, it's not no, you know what I mean? So all of those are street niggas. But for the most part, street niggas are not niggas that you have to worry about as far as when we talking about the real shit, which is serial killers and motherfuckers that have to register. And that's why I want to really get to, but before we can get to that point to where we can actually get these motherfuckers, we have to clean our house. And the first thing, like I said, I'll be the first one. Before I tell you, I'll be the first one. And we up under, you know, cleaning right now. But we have to clean this house. We got to clean it. And if we come down to a decision that we don't want nobody other than African Americans to have to hold sway in this game, you can see a lot of platforms are preparing for that by backing up. Vlad get a black woman to interview somebody, get a nigga to interview somebody. Fucking Dirty Glove Bastard, DJ Small, motherfuckers is, they feel, like I said, these motherfuckers did not get to where they're at by just looking up in the air. They know what's going on. They're mad because you can't, ain't nothing you can do, my nigga. Every time I sat down, I've been sat down by the Fed, FBI once, Secret Service. I've dealt with the feds at least twice, as far as I can reach out and touch them, interrogated, offered, tried to recruit. I'm really him in real life. I'm saying that because the shit that happens in the street, it happens to everybody. That ain't nothing to, a nigga told me the other day about, them niggas out there shooting niggas, them niggas gangs. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about no niggas shooting nothing. That don't, I didn't been there. Like, that's some shit that a nigga that ain't been in the street, he say, you know what I'm saying? You really respect that nigga. I've seen them niggas who shoot niggas go in that bitch and really be bending over the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see what happened when you go to that place. I need to see how you handle that pressure. That pressure is deep. That pressure is heavy. I need to see what you do in that moment. When you have the opportunity to leave this hellhole, and them niggas should not be able to speak on any street ever again. All right, nigga, you turn your back, you violated. Don't speak on no street shit never again. You just ain't got that with me. I did everything the right way. Never took nothing, never played with nothing that you would have to register. And I never told, my nigga. When I had to take a loss, I took a loss. I wasn't halfway in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell niggas, you can't, if, like, I just asked the question, would you trap with a nigga that love his family? And the answer should be no. A nigga who love his family is gonna show that he love his family. And if you love your family, you gonna get back out there to them. You can't have it both ways. You can't be no street nigga. You can't be no gangster, no stand up and down gangster and love your family. What are you gonna do when you get arrested? You gonna choose the streets and go to prison over providing for your family? You know what's crazy is most of these niggas that the streets respect, their children and their family can't stand them because they don't know them. You honored the street code and said, fuck us, which is what you have to do if you are a stand straight up and down street nigga. If you really a gangster, then you know I'm in the street to die and do a life sentence. That's it. That's all. Any nigga in the street that feels any other way and you with them, whatever happened, happened. You can't do no crime with no rich nigga. You can't do no crime with no rich nigga. Nah, nigga, we out here, we ain't got nothing to lose. Don't give a fuck about nothing. That's how you play it fair outside, and that's how you come out and be able to talk like this as loud as a nigga want to. Because when it come down to a nigga asking question, my record look impeccable, as I continue to say. Nigga can't check me on nothing. On nothing. I don't have to, man, it wasn't really, I really ain't tell for real. They already knew my nigga. No, my nigga. I speak loud and proud and ask a nigga to come forth with something that say something different. I'm not no legend because of no, I'm a legend because when it came down to it, it was understood. And I proved that. And those are the type of niggas of that ilk who can speak in that manner are the niggas who should be speaking about this street shit. If you've never went out there, you not gonna give it the right, you not gonna speak in the right way. You thinking it's a game, you think it's the Grim Reaper in the fucking, you think it's a play thing because you don't, you've never been on that long ride to the hospital after the news broke and you ain't never burnt no clothes or nothing. Like, oh man, a moment of silence, man, moment of silence. I'm saying all this to say that whatever you're doing, you need to be doing that. The issue is, if you are a rapper, you not no gangster, stop fucking playing. In order to be a gangster, you have to be ready to do life in prison and to die, to be shot and paralyzed. No function from your lower body. That's what you have to be prepared for. All of that shit is fair in the street. That's what you signed when you went out there and started making money. If you don't have that on your mind and you're not prepared for that and you don't want to do that, my nigga, you are the reason why this shit is fucked up now. Everybody in the street need to be ready to die and do a life sentence. You know, get whatever you can get, but you need to be ready to do that life sentence. If the feds can come at you with a number or some letters that will make you turn into something that you not, then you need to get out the street. If you know that the feds come, hey man, your homeboy murdered the woman, man. If you don't tell us what happened, you gonna get 99 years too. If you know that you can't live through that, get out the street, because that's what come with this. It was a picture that got put up of a 9-year-old boy. I'm gonna do that story. 9-year-old boy got murdered because somebody in this family was gonna testify and shit like that. And I put on there real gangster shit. There ain't no real gangster shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Was The Godfather, was that about selling cotton candy? When you think gangster, you think about people making quilts. We have to stop mincing our words. Gangster mean gangster. Good mean good. If we would stop mincing those words, these little niggas wouldn't be so fucking confused. Gangster is murder, death, bleeding, grasping for air, that gurgling sound, being in chains, the dog sicked on you. Everybody saying that they won't let you come to their house because you on the news. No money for a real lawyer, public defender on a murder one case. 60-year sentence. Mandatory. No good time. Up the road. Seeing the nigga who was the loved one to the motherfucker that was killed. And him doing you the way that motherfucker Bear did NBA Youngboy Wannabe. That's what gangster is. We can't just keep trying to encapsulate this one part of gangster where you at the club and everybody's scared of you, everybody's showing love. That's one piece of the puzzle. That would be as ludicrous as to say that every fucking microphone is a phone. No, it's not. A phone has a lot of different pieces. Every screen is a computer. No, it's not. Computer has a lot of different pieces. Gangster is death in the street. Gangster is life sentence without the possibility of parole. That's what gangster shit is. Stop fucking with these fucking words. Sassy, coolie, bad. Whoa, that's bipolar. It shouldn't matter how well the shit is dressed up. What that is what that is. It doesn't matter what the fuck that motherfucker called that. That is crack cocaine. If he call it loud, oh yeah, I got that loud. Oh, yeah, it's all good then. This shit look just like crack. I'm shit. You said it loud? Okay, yeah. Now that run. Oh, run. Oh, hell yeah. That shit gonna be real high. Yeah, it's runs because he said it was runs. Yeah, he said it was runs. Yeah, he told me. Yeah, he talking about 30 minutes. He explained to me why it was runs. The fuck? It is what it is. When you jump into the street, this shit get real because now, nigga, it's my family against your family. If you gonna testify and I can't find you and this is all that we have here, I don't want to go to jail. My family don't want me to go to jail. They don't want me to go to jail so much that I can go in there and kill your whole family and they'll come to court and say, my brother did not do that. He did not do that. It is the street. You cannot be telling on people and then leave town. You know what's going on. And this is what I'm saying. We got to get these fucking people out of here that don't have no street in them. Stop playing with this shit, my nigga. This shit is serious. You high, you drunk. You got a whole bunch of, dog, you not like that at all. And you ain't even learned not to talk like that because you've never been in the situation when it's just you. You're not going to have that entourage or them security guards in that interrogation room, nor in that courtroom. As soon as you get your time, them security guards, them motherfuckers been gone and found new work. You niggas ain't ready to do no motherfucking time. These niggas cry like bitch. These cuffs too tight. These cuffs too tight. He called me a nigga. That white man called me a nigga. Dog, when you jump in the street, you lose all them rights to be treated like a human. Them police can take you down the road and kill you in that car. And it's all love because you a street nigga. You lost all of that. You just want to jump in the street so you can wear the bandana so Ho can, oh, look at him. But it's more that come with that. That rag don't just attract bitches. That rag don't just attract bitches. Them racks, that shit don't just attract bitches. It's a whole thing. And that's why me saying that a 9-year-old getting killed because him or his family member was going to testify in the case, that's real gangster shit, period point. And that's a real shooter who did that. The shit don't change because of what side you on. You in the kitchen with your family, the goddamn feds got an open and shut case on you. Your family is wondering what they gonna do because you finna have to do 50 years and they biggest fucking weapon is that nigga. And you can't get to him, they got him in the safe house. But his family ain't moved. They stayed there. A decision has to be made. Is his family's life more important than my family's life? If you don't want those type of fucking situations, don't get in the street. But don't cry foul when the streets don't go your way. Oh man, that's a child. If that was a child, then you should have never gotten the street to where they were being the innocent bystanders. That's what that is. But even with that, bitch, if you pregnant and you move into a goddamn neighborhood in Chicago where it's known for shootings up and down the road, you think because you came there, nobody better not shoot no more. Houses been getting shot up on this street for 20 years, but the government said we got your free spot right there. And then when your child get killed from a straight bullet, oh, what the fuck going on? What's been going on for the last 20 years? My mother would have never brought me to a neighborhood like that. I'm finna get out of here. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just saying. My mother would have never brought me. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, big homie. I bet you Katrina children ain't in no situation like that.
We can do this for a long time. Pencil. Carandash?
Carandash.
Carandash. Okay, that's... we can do this for a long time. Pencil. Carandash?
Carandash.
Carandash. Okay, that's...
It's a difference, my nigga. It's a difference. Once you grown, that decision is on you. You don't change no world. You don't change no environment. Just because you choose to go live in the wild, it's not going to stop being cold out there. Hold on. Hell no. Hey, I just moved here. Y'all better goddamn, hey man, that sun going down too fast. And why the fuck is so cold out here? Turn that goddamn heat on. What the fuck? Nigga, you in the wild. You can't control the fucking weather. You think because you move in a fucking neighborhood, because it's your situation, the cartel supposed to care about your family. Because your child thought that he wanted to get into the cartel to get the bitches and the fast money, but now he got 30 years over his head and he choosing to testify. Your family, that's understood, my nigga. Back in the day, that's what it was. The family don't want the child to go in the street because that comes back here. They come back trying to find you because you didn't did some shit like testify. Most motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit when you tell on them, but some motherfuckers will. You're not gonna play no fucking retarded game with me and say because, dog, I don't give a fuck about the symptoms. I need to get to the virus and kill the virus. The virus is You don't want to go to prison and you don't want to die. You don't want to be paralyzed. Why are you in the street? That come with that. How the fuck do it not come with that because of you? When it's you in that situation, now all of a sudden the rules change. No, see, I told because what? If you didn't want to go to prison, why in the fuck are you in the streets? Gangsters, street niggas, dope boys go to prison. If you didn't want to go to prison, why in the fuck did you get in the streets? The fuck, what? What type of logic? So the logic is, I got in the street for the good shit. I ain't getting here for all the bad shit now. They trying to give me 30 years. I don't give a fuck what the case is. I don't give a fuck who shot the goddamn woman. If you choose to go in somebody's house, dog, everything is, that's what that is. You chose that. I ain't tell that man to shoot that lady. There it is. And this is y'all niggas' fault because y'all wait to the last minute to find out what a nigga, dog. If you in the streets at this very moment, you need to ask every one of them niggas that you out there with, dog, is you ready to do a life sentence? No, real talk. Like, what if they offered you 50 years, would you tell? How many years would they have to tell you in order for you to turn state evidence? If the nigga give you a number, it's over with. Dog, is you ready to die right now? And it's not even nothing that you can really ask a nigga. You really got to see that in the nigga. Dog, if that nigga was bleeding out, would he tell them niggas where you are? If that nigga was getting tortured with a knife, would he tell them niggas where your baby mama live? If you not ready for that blood in that prison yard, getting your teeth knocked out, having to fight off a nigga who's trying to fuck you, that's 6'8", nothing but muscle. If you're not ready for that, if you don't want to stab nobody, if you don't even like punching niggas, why are you in the street? If you're not violent, why are you in the street? The violence don't stop in the street because you there. Oh no, I'm a non-violent gangster. Okay, well look, I need that sack. Oh no, man, I bought, my family sent me this money in, man. It's all, dog, give me your motherfucking food. Man, I don't know. We both black. Dog, stop fucking playing with me. Matter of fact, hey, cold though. You ain't never did a push-up. You ain't never did a push-up. You think because you didn't tell on the street, you think that them old goddamn dinosaurs in that prison system is not finna try you? You think because you stood up and you goddamn took that 60 years, you think that ain't nobody in the prison gonna try to fuck you? Figuratively and literally. When you get in there, it's about weakness and strength. Give a fuck about you taking no charge and taking it to the grave. This old man has a fucking system. Young buck come in, he looks scared. Hey man, I got some food for you, got some coffee. He goes some tobacco, even got a little weed, man. You good, you good. Man, you might well move down my cell, man. You might well, these folks in here crazy. They be trying to rob folks. Come on down to my cell. Come on, I tell you. Oh, not cell. Let me get a shepherd. Let me get them down here in my cell. Mr. Cole, what you got? I ain't on none of that. I'm just gonna get them on down in the cell and then get them away from that nonsense. Why in the fuck would a nigga give you mercy? You a gangster. How in the fuck do a gangster need mercy? Man, my arm fucked up, man. I would fight old school, but my arm fucked up, man. Don't do me like that. And then he bring out that viciousness because you thought telling him your weakness was going to make him back off, when all that did was let him know this nigga ain't got a chance. This is how this shit needs to be spoken about. Because this is what really happens. The niggas who actually try to live them lyrics of Kodak Black, Youngboy, and them niggas, this is their reality. And there isn't no fucking whole bunch of bitches, fucking hoes, while I got herpes and all this shit like this. You trying to live like him, you ain't never had no money. You ain't number 15 years old. In reality, you ain't never fucked yet. But you thought acting like Youngboy was gonna get you some pussy. In a way, it kind of did, but it got you a pussy. Because you done went over there and shot that damn man because you ain't know how to hold the gun, and them folks slap you with 60 years. And now you turn around in the courtroom, the judge and sentence you. What the fuck is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? And what are you confused about? That judge that gave you 60 years. I don't have no mercy for no gangster. Everybody out there made the same decision. In the same way, everybody made the same decision. When you talk to the real gangsters who came out the street, it's because a nigga understand. Ain't no win. I ain't no win out here. There is no win. I can't do no. There's nothing I can do out here that's illegal, like a gangster or a street nigga, that is not gonna get me put back in that place. And I don't want to go back in there. I had to be somebody I didn't want to be. I had to be a savage to keep the savages from off me. I had to show no mercy. The only motherfuckers that is pumping that shit up like it's just, yeah, fuck nigga, we'll step on anything, is the niggas who ain't never been no fucking gangster. So yeah, that's what we coming with. And once again, the problem is that we haven't had a time where there's been someone who has a clean record, who come forth and speak in this type of manner and say this is what we finna do. They haven't had that. So this is why they continue to make offers and I continue to turn them down. And every time I turn one down, something else happens. You gotta be you have to be a certain type of person to sit in the seat and say some of this shit. You can't just be a straight savage and you can't just be a straight intellectual. Can't be somebody who's detached from the culture. You have to be a certain motherfucker, and that's why I continue to fight, and we're gonna continue to fight. I appreciate y'all. Meg obviously didn't call in. Let me play that one more time so the proof is on the pudding. Y'all seen I told her to come and she didn't come. Here we go. Yeah, I'm coming through the rain now, but it's gonna be on the Big Facts Podcast channel and the Rap Trap and the Stupid Rappers channel. Probably about an hour or so now. But I'm finna send you the damn, it's raining. I'm finna send you the call in number 9. But yeah, I just need you to just speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm a big proponent for black women. And I just want you to come on and just make sure that you make that distinction between, what you stand for and, upstanding black women. Like I said, I felt like you would be the best representative of the NABs, especially right now. You know what I'm saying? I have, some real detailed questions about how they actually pay y'all to destroy successful black men. Obviously, Gail King, she up there, she's the grand wizard of that clan of nothing ass bitches that just have a darker skin pigmentation than their Anglo counterparts. But yeah, just speak about, you know, how they pay you and everything like that, and you know, just the power. Like, y'all was able to carry that goddamn gunshot story for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, in most situations, the world would have obviously seen that, you know, if it was a gunshot, then, you know what I'm saying, obviously you wouldn't be able to twerk no matter how many muscles you have in your foot. And we see it's plenty of them in there because of the size. But no, like I said, just come on through, and I want to know, because, you know, that the doctor just not coming out. I'm sure that doctor is probably on the run for his life for letting that be known. After that interview with Gail, I'm pretty sure y'all thought y'all had it all, you know, covered up. Y'all even put a mute on Tory, so he couldn't even, you know, fight the storm that was a gunshot wound with no gunshot wound symptoms at all. So, like I said, that's a lot of power. So, just like I said, I'm finna send you the call-in number now. And I just want you to talk about, you know, just being part of that system, that right hand of white supremacy that you know, fights tooth and nail to destroy successful black men. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I'm finna send it to you now.